So this leads me to believe that different groups of humans who are tailing you and bugging you are not necessarily working with all of them. There may be different groups of humans working with different factions to different
Oh,
agendas.
I'm sure that there are. I'm sure that the Israelis have one. I'm sure the government has one. I bet you the French have a faction. I bet you that certain religious groups have, like the Catholics probably have a faction. The Roman Catholics. I'm sure that the Jews have a faction. I'm sure there's Teutonic Knights secrets that you and I need to talk about sometime, not on public, but because there's a whole big huge plan that has been in ever since we referred to the Enki and the Allele decree. There's been a decree that has been in place through numerous groups to further it and to stop it at the same time, different groups. And they want certain things to occur while other groups want certain things, the Bilderberg and all of this and the world banking and the petro, and there's all these different factions and everybody thinks it's just one, but there's many. There's, I'm not even going to list a few of them because then they'll come after me.
Well, with this high technology and us basically just being gene edited monkeys, what hope do we have?
Well, there are certain people who are already on the planet that are wearing higher upgrades. They have genetic changes that are happening right now, and those who know it, they know it. They feel it. They've already gotten the tap on the shoulder that it says, I'm starting to awaken, things are happening that I never experienced before, and I'm having knowledges that I can't account for. And those people out there listening know who they are, and you can contact me as well. Being awake to this subject pretty much guarantees you that you're in the awake department. When you're knowing about this, you're knowing about it for a reason. And those that are not genetically inclined, that's the word, genetically inclined, will probably not listen to a word of what I have to say.
Right. Oh, I see. Well, it's not unlike, I think we might have brought it up before, as Childhood's End, that Arthur C. Clarke book, where, part of humanity evolved, but the other part didn't.
Right. And because they're not going to break the system, the factory planet will continue.
Yeah.
They will follow the decree that they've been given by their overlords, because, they created us. They've used us for X amount of years. And because we are, now the Pleiadians, they believe us to be worthwhile, that we should evolve out and be brought up to the higher tech levels. And they're like the ASPCA for humans. And they consider us worthwhile and believe that we should be accelerated into the evolution where we can start living for 2,000 years as well. And some races live even longer. And now there's life out there that we don't even account for. There's space bugs, there's space whales, there's space, all kinds of stuff out there. And of course, NASA is not going to tell you about that. And man hasn't been on the scene long enough to go far enough out to even see any of this. And of course, they don't want you to know.
Why isn't NASA? Why doesn't NASA want us to know? Or is it because of a tie to one of the factions?
Well, let's use the coronavirus as an example.
Okay.
Look at how far everybody's going on just knowing about this coronavirus. They're panicking all over the world.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you've got your researchers, and then you've got your people that aren't going to listen at all, and then you've got your persons that's going to wash their hands and they'll change their ways. And then there's the person that doesn't even care. Nor does he wash his hands when he leaves the toilet in the public restroom, and then grabs that door handle. So
no, I get you. I get you. It's the mob mentality that, right. the smarter talking about it, and the rest are dangerous.
And look what would happen to their tax revenue if everybody knew that we were clones. And these people who can't deal with it are going to jump off the nearest bridge. Oh my God, there's no hope for me, and God isn't going to take me into heaven.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, we've got chaos going on. Some people will die. Some people will go crazy. Some people will go, well, that means there's no devil, so I can go out and steal all I want. So there's a number of reasons why they don't tell you. And there's a lot of reasons they think that we're unfortunately too stupid. And unfortunately, in some ways, they're correct.